Welcome, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for November 29th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Taurus, a remarkable news cycle is stirring within your energy field, and you're being invited to rise into it with both confidence and clarity. The presence of the Six of Wands and the Fool is no accident. The universe is signaling a radiant journey ahead, one that fuses growth, connection, and personal evolution. You are entering a phase of powerful momentum where your dedication and courage will magnetize collaborative opportunities. Whether it's mentorship, teamwork, or finding those who elevate your game, the path is aligning with synchronistic encounters. Energy is currency. Where you place your attention becomes the direction in which your life expands. Focus is no longer just a choice, it is your superpower. Now is the time to embody your own potential with reverence and intention. Imagine yourself a gift, not just metaphorically, but in practice. You're being asked to wrap yourself in discipline, curiosity, and love, and then offer that version of you to the world without apology. Embody the person your future requires now. Take steps that reinforce your worth. Enroll in that course. Nourish your spirit with silence and meditation. Stretch your body into new strength. Each act of self-investment broadcasts a signal to your spirit team. I'm ready. And they will answer. They always do. Your mindset is the gatekeeper of your destiny. Even in the smallest moments, a rude driver, a tense conversation, you're being reminded that your frequency is sacred. Anchor yourself in awareness and reclaim your peace as your default setting. Let that be the lens through which you move. Right now, the universe is urging you to strategically recalibrate where needed. The 2 and 10 of Swords bring a message of discernment. Don't dance with indecision. The time for half-heartedness has expired. Your energy must be whole to ignite the magic. If there's something you've been hesitating to release or declare, this is your green light. You're not here to be lukewarm. When you walk into a room, your energy precedes your presence. It speaks before you do. Is that energy intentional? Is it aligned? You are a powerful presence with a magnetic field, but to unlock its potential, you must fully step in. Right now, the cosmos is handing you a golden window of fortune. Lucky breaks don't always show up with fanfare. Sometimes they arrive as quiet nudges, subtle opportunities, or whispers to take that first imperfect step. Don't ignore them. Say yes more than no. Chase the idea that keeps tapping you on the shoulder. Small starts shape big legacies. And yet, no true beginning can emerge without an ending. The Death card alongside the 7 of Swords signals the necessary departure of an outdated storyline, one that no longer serves your vitality or self-worth. Trust the discontent. It's your soul's alert system reminding you to pivot. Whether it's a draining habit, a stagnant job, or a lingering emotional loop, it's time to cut the cord. Step away from the old so you can emerge like the phoenix, bold and reborn. Transformation isn't just an idea now, it's a requirement. You're being asked to align with the energy of intentional becoming. That 9 of Pentacles is your call to cultivate richness from the inside out. The Justice card reminds you, what you put your belief into, you breathe into existence. Visualize what you want with conviction. Speak it like it's already yours. The universe is listening not to your words, but to your certainty. Close the gap between desire and action. Wanting isn't enough. Choosing, becoming, and embodying are where the true shift begins. If you've been repeating the same cycle and expecting a new result, take the brave walk into uncharted territory. Change your thoughts, and your tomorrows reshape in real time. Even 5 minutes a day visualizing your future can shift your entire trajectory. Picture the house, the peace, the joy, the abundance. Let that become your new mental landscape. The past doesn't need to be your compass anymore. You're not bound to what was. You're fueled by what could be. By anchoring into the story of who you're becoming, You reclaim your power and turn it into magnetism. And in doing so, life begins to meet you at the frequency you've chosen, not the one you've inherited. So, let this be your guiding affirmation. There are infinite resources available to me. Speak it, write it, feel it. It's not just a statement. It's an invitation to the divine to meet you halfway. When you assume the universe is conspiring for you, you unlock its floodgates. You're not asking for permission, you're aligning with the truth. Infinite guidance, ideas, and opportunities are just waiting for you to open the channel and receive. And as your spirit guides close this chapter, they leave you with a final whisper. Enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. You were never meant to blend in. You are a constellation of wonder walking in human form. Your energy is a ripple effect. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Taurus, you step into an energetic atmosphere that blends heightened awareness, emotional clarity, and a quiet sense of destiny unfolding behind the scenes. There is a powerful sensation that someone is observing your progress, yet your path forward glows with opportunity, reward, and emotional renewal. This reading highlights how the universe is positioning you to receive what once seemed impossible. Card 1. The Page of Swords. Today begins with mental sharpness and alert observation. The Page of Swords reflects the same subtle vigilance suggested in your reference text. Someone is watching you closely, admiring your moves, perhaps even replaying moments between you two in their mind. For you, Taurus, this card signifies curiosity, new information, and a heightened sense of awareness in both love and professional matters. It's as if you can sense when doors are about to open. This card encourages you to lean into your intuition, trust your perceptions, and remain open to new conversations or breakthroughs. Expect sudden messages or clarity where there was once silence or confusion. Card 2. The Four of Wands. The celebratory energy here mirrors the joyful tone of your reference text. The Four of Wands indicates stability returning to your life, especially in matters of home, family, and emotional fulfillment. Taurus, something that was stuck or not moving, begins to shift dramatically. A personal milestone or long-awaited success finally arrives. If you've been longing for harmony with someone you love, this card confirms that happy resolutions and improved communication are coming. You could also be preparing for a move, renovation, or a new living situation that brings you greater peace. Card 3. The Ten of Cups. This card amplifies emotional happiness, unity, and long-term love. For Taurus, the Ten of Cups suggests that the universe is aligning you with someone who feels deeply connected to you, even if emotional distance or lack of communication has recently caused pain. It signals that the emotional wish you thought was slipping away is actually growing stronger beneath the surface. For those who feel lonely, this card promises that you'll soon experience a sense of belonging and romantic fulfillment that feels divinely orchestrated. Card 4. The Wheel of Fortune. Here is the major pivot point of today's reading. The Wheel of Fortune signifies a reversal of stagnant energies, a stroke of luck, or an unstoppable upward shift. Taurus, fortune turns in your favor, not by coincidence, but because your growth, your resilience, and your faith have created space for this blessing. Money that was delayed now arrives. Opportunities that were closed suddenly open. A dream you thought was too big becomes possible. The wheel reminds you, you are not meant to think small today. Think big, act brave, and trust divine timing. Card 5. The Justice card. Justice speaks of truth revealed, balanced outcomes, and divine correction. The reference text's idea of justitia divina is embodied perfectly here. Taurus, someone connected to you, is realizing their truth, whether that truth is their feelings for you, their mistakes, their fear, or their longing. Justice also ensures that whatever was unfairly taken from you, emotionally, financially, or spiritually, returns multiplied. Decisions made today will have lasting impact. If a person has been indecisive, detached, or hiding emotions, today energy pushes them toward alignment and honesty. Card 6. The Chariot. The Chariot confirms movement, determination, and breaking through barriers. Taurus, This card says today is not a day to stay still. Energy accelerates around you, making it easier to achieve goals that once felt unreachable. If you've been resting, healing, or recovering, this card announces the moment to rise again. Travel, relocation, or major forward momentum in your career becomes possible. The Chariot also validates your inner discipline, your desire to improve yourself, strengthen your character, and pursue the life you deserve. Card 7. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups reflects emotional maturity, intuition, and deep compassion. It shows that your heart is becoming clearer than ever. In love, someone sees you as a source of comfort, emotional depth, and authenticity. Even if communication has been strained, this person feels pulled toward you with an intensity they can no longer ignore. For you, Taurus, this card encourages emotional openness but with boundaries. Your empathy is powerful today, and whoever enters your life is meant to treat your heart with reverence. Card 8. The Magician. Closing the reading, the Magician affirms manifestation, creativity, and divine co-creation. Taurus, today you unlock the ability to attract what you desire faster than usual. Your ideas, your voice, and your intention carry weight. The Magician reminds you that impossible dreams are not only possible, they're currently forming. Financial breakthroughs, romantic confessions, and unexpected opportunities align in ways you may not see yet, but you will soon. Today's reading weaves together themes of divine timing, emotional renewal, and breakthrough momentum. The Page of Swords reveals that eyes are on you. The Four of Wands and Ten of Cups affirm celebration, stability, and love. And the Wheel of Fortune launches you into a cycle of prosperity and unexpected blessings. Justice ensures truth and fairness, while the Chariot empowers your movement and ambition. With the Queen of Cups guiding your emotional wisdom and the Magician amplifying your manifestation power, this is a day where Taurus is meant to rise, receive, and believe in the impossible becoming real. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck. But first, remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today's financial atmosphere opens with a quiet yet electrifying shift, Taurus. The energy resembles a wheel clicking into place, one that had been resisting motion for far too long. Now, opportunities that once felt distant begin to circle back around with new life. You may notice smaller signs first, a delayed payment finally arriving, a job lead resurfacing, or a conversation about money that suddenly gains momentum. These subtle cues indicate that the larger cycle of abundance is officially turning in your favor. There is also a sense of visibility around your financial moves. Someone, perhaps a colleague, investor, or partner, has been quietly observing your progress, taking note of how you manage pressure and set goals. Their watchful presence may not be obvious, but it influences the way certain opportunities land at your feet. This is not surveillance, but admiration. Your resilience has earned respect in places you aren't even aware of yet. The Wheel of Fortune influences your day in a profound way. It reveals that the blessings entering your life are not random gifts, but the result of persistence, self-improvement, prayer, and long-term effort. You may have felt for years that luck just skirted past you by a hair, leaving you wondering why your positive intentions didn't immediately manifest. Now, karmic debts stabilize and your return on effort begins to multiply. Financial doors that were firmly shut begin to unlock. One of these openings may feel so promising that you second-guess whether it's too good to be true. Taurus, it's not. This is simply the universe delivering overdue rewards. However, take your time evaluating offers. Trust your grounded nature. Yes, the energy is lucky, but it favors those who move with wisdom, not haste. Expect an increase in inspiration around investments, business ideas, or long-term money-making strategies. There is magic in the air when it comes to turning concepts into action. The Magician's influence enhances your ability to manifest the income streams you've been dreaming of. Suddenly, plans that felt unrealistic now look achievable with a little extra organization and a leap of faith. Finally, reminder: do not shrink your financial goals today. Think expansively. People often limit themselves because they mentally calculate financial outcomes assuming scarcity. But scarcity is leaving your energetic field. Use today to write down long-term goals. Envision not just stability, but prosperity, because that is what your cards are aligning toward. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for November 29th are 32, 86, 19, 75, 43, 8. Daily love. The romantic energy surrounding you today is intense, soulful, and undeniably magnetic. Someone in your orbit is experiencing deep emotional pressure due to a lack of communication. The Page of Swords appears as a sign of someone who watches from a distance, scrolling through your social media, revisiting your conversations, or thinking about what-ifs that they can no longer ignore. Their silence is not disinterest. It is longing mixed with hesitation. For those who have felt emotionally isolated, the Ten of Cups brings a reassuring and warm embrace. This card signals a long-term, emotionally fulfilling connection that feels divinely inspired. If you've been wondering whether love still has a place in your life, the universe answers with a resounding yes. This connection is not a fleeting spark, but a deep, water-like bond that grows with time and maturity. You may also sense emotional telepathy with someone, dreams, intuitive nudges, sudden thoughts of them. Justice indicates that a karmic balancing is taking place between you and another soul. Something that was left unresolved is being guided toward closure, truth, or reconnection. If someone owes you emotional honesty, their inner world is pushing them to finally confront it. The Queen of Cups softens your romantic energy, making you more receptive yet emotionally discerning. You are not falling for illusions today. You are tuned into authenticity. A stable, emotionally intelligent love either enters your life or resurfaces with newfound clarity. If you're in a relationship, expect deeper conversations, healing, and reassurance. You may also attract new romantic attention without realizing it. Your energy carries a sensual magnetism today, not just physical attractiveness, but emotional depth that others find irresistible. Someone is drawn to your essence, the way you carry your truth with grace and strength. Above all, remember this: love is not avoiding you. It is aligning with you. Whether through a reconciliation, a new connection, or a revelation from someone who kept their feelings hidden, love is preparing to show up in a form that feels safe, meaningful, and lasting. At work, your professional environment is infused with sharp clarity and renewed ambition. The Page of Swords highlights your heightened awareness at work, your ability to pick up on subtle cues, anticipate shifts, and respond intelligently. Today you may notice things others overlook: a hidden opportunity, a miscommunication, or a creative opening that sparks new ideas. The Chariot adds fuel to your professional fire. Where you once hesitated, you now feel driven to act decisively. This is a day to step forward, initiate conversations, and take charge of your path. If you've been waiting for the right moment to request something, whether a meeting, a raise, or a shift in responsibilities, today marks that moment. Meanwhile, the Magician amplifies your ability to persuade and create. You are more articulate than usual, and your ideas carry weight. People listen when you speak, and your capacity to translate vision into strategy becomes especially powerful. Whether you work in a creative field, a leadership role, or a supportive environment, your influence expands. The Wheel of Fortune also brings unexpected opportunities. A stalled project may revive itself, or a supervisor may see potential in you that they previously overlooked. Some of you may receive job-related news that changes the trajectory of your career, news that positions you closer to your long-term goals. Justice in the workplace ensures fairness. If you've been treated unjustly or overlooked, the scale begins to balance in your favor. Recognition may arrive soon, especially in matters related to effort, integrity, or expertise. If you've been holding yourself accountable and maintaining high standards, others will see it clearly now. Lastly, remember that movement is your ally today. Do not sit back waiting for change. Participate in it. Even small steps, such as organizing your tasks or reaching out to a mentor, can trigger major breakthroughs. Momentum is your biggest advantage. Health. On the health front, today encourages alignment between emotional wellness and physical vitality. The Queen of Cups indicates a need for tenderness toward yourself, especially when it comes to emotional release. You may feel more intuitive, more sensitive to your body's signals, and more aware of what needs healing or attention. The Chariot influences physical activity and encourages movement. If you've been feeling stagnant or sluggish, today is ideal for breaking old patterns. Even moderate exercise, walking or stretching can activate your energy flow and improve your mental clarity. Your body seeks momentum, not intensity. The Wheel of Fortune in this sector brings improvements in areas that felt stuck. If you are dealing with lingering fatigue, emotional heaviness, or inconsistent motivation, today begins a shift toward renewed vitality. Small changes bring big results, especially those rooted in routine or discipline. Justice connects to balance, particularly hormonal, emotional, or lifestyle balance. If something in your health has felt off, today's energy brings awareness to what needs adjustment. You may receive clarity around sleep patterns, stress triggers, or nutritional needs. The Magician supports self-mastery and intentional transformation. This card empowers you to create healthier habits not through force, but through inspired action. Instead of saying, "I have to," you may find yourself thinking, "I want to." This shift in motivation is powerful. Finally, the Page of Swords encourages education. You may feel drawn to research health topics, explore new wellness routines, or learn more about your mental or emotional patterns. Knowledge becomes a healing tool today, guiding you toward a stronger, more centered version of yourself. Family and friends. Family dynamics today carry themes of connection, healing, and mutual understanding. The Ten of Cups suggests emotional harmony within your home or family circle. If tension has existed recently, today encourages discussions, forgiveness, or shared moments that bring warmth back into the environment. Justice reveals the possibility of finally addressing unfairness within the family, whether past misunderstandings, generational burdens, or unspoken emotions. You may find yourself recognizing the deeper truth behind someone's behavior, seeing them not as they acted, but as they felt. The Four of Wands encourages celebration, togetherness, and supportive interactions. You may reconnect with family members or receive news that brings joy or relief. This is an ideal time for gatherings, phone calls, or strengthening bonds you've unintentionally neglected. The Page of Swords shows curiosity within the family dynamic. Someone may be observing you more carefully than usual, trying to understand your recent changes. This could be admiration or concern, but either way, it reflects their emotional investment in you. The Queen of Cups brings nurturing energy. You may find yourself acting as the emotional center of the family, offering support, guidance, or comfort. Alternatively, you may be on the receiving end of tenderness or reassurance from someone who cares deeply for you. Finally, the Magician emphasizes communication and problem-solving. Family matters benefit from clear expression today. If there is something you've been holding back, whether gratitude, boundaries, or truth, today's energy helps you communicate it in a balanced and constructive way. Compatibility. Today, your most compatible signs are those that can understand your depth, match your emotional intelligence, or support your ambitious momentum. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, resonate strongly with the Queen of Cups' nurturing influence. These signs offer emotional insight and intuitive connection that complement your grounded energy. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, activate the Chariot within you. They inspire action and confidence, pushing you toward goals that require boldness. With them, your inner fire burns brighter and your vision becomes more daring. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, align with the Page of Swords and Justice. These signs bring stimulating conversations, fresh ideas, and mental clarity. They challenge you intellectually in ways that help expand your perspective. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, offer stability and grounding, which harmonize with your practical nature. They understand your long-term goals and support the patient effort required to build something meaningful. One sign in particular shows strong compatibility today, Libra. Justice rules Libra, And today's energy supports harmony, truth, and emotional equilibrium between you. This sign helps you stay balanced while still encouraging growth. Regardless of zodiac matches, remember that compatibility thrives where sincerity, communication, and emotional presence meet. Today, you attract those who value depth, comprehension, and genuine connection. Your lucky color today. Emerald green is your color of power today. It represents renewal, truth, prosperity, and heart-centered clarity, perfectly aligned with the energy of abundance and emotional awakening flowing into your life. Wearing or visualizing this color enhances your intuition and magnetism. The phrase of the day: when your heart and purpose align, the universe rearranges everything to meet you halfway. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.